Hey yo, what is good, everybody? It is the big homie, the Bully King Grand Pappy Play, aka Play All Consoles, back with another stream on both Twitch and YouTube. I want to thank everyone for joining me here tonight. Also, a big thanks to the folks checking out the VODs over on YouTube. As always, if you enjoy what you see, would appreciate a like, comment, and subscribe. So we're here. It's the end of the weekend, Sunday night. Chill stream. Breath of Fire 2. Last stream we found a fairly effective, if not roundabout, way to do some grinding. And considering that we are switching over to another game starting tomorrow, new poll winner, Metroid Prime 2. Or no, excuse me, Metroid Prime. New poll is up on Twitter, by the way. So if you want to have a say in what we stream next week, please head on over to the Twitter, cast your vote. You can do !Twitter in the Twitch chat. I don't think I was trying to get Nightbot to work in YouTube, but I don't. No, I don't think it works. So still, let me see if it doesn't work from. Yeah, the command works in Twitch, just doesn't work in YouTube. I'm still trying to figure that out. Anyway, so yeah, tonight we're gonna grind our last night this week. Breath of Fire 2, nice and chill. Got my water bottle here. Got my ice cubes. Well, they melted in this one, but I got ice cubes now, so I got ice cold water. Kit, yo, good young lady. Hold on, let me give you a shout out before I switch on over. It was fun hanging with you, even if I was up past my bedtime a little, but that's fine. Had a lot of fun. Let's swap on over the game here at the moment. Mouse, where'd you go? There it is. How am I today? I am good. I am good. Trying to stay as relaxed as I can, since I do got to go to work tomorrow. That's the part I don't like. But mostly chill. Mostly chill. Spent the day mostly redesigning my setup. Well, I did that yesterday as well. I will be upgrading my setup a little bit. Finally, adding a new monitor to the mix. Okay, not a brand new monitor. Adding another monitor to my PC setup. And getting some much needed cables and cable management. So I'm kind of excited for that. That should happen next week. Very excited for that. And well, what I'm not excited for is whatever I didn't plan for happening, and then I'm scrambling trying to get it to work so I don't miss a stream. But that's how I am. How are you doing today, Miss Kate? Uh-oh. There I go dropping stuff. I guess I gotta organize. I need to move that cord. Let's do this for now, so I don't knock something over. Yeah, working tomorrow. None of us are a fan of. I completely understands. Completely. Let's do this. It's Foam Swordsman. What's good, homie? Thank you for joining. Let me give you a shout out here in a moment. I'm moving cords. I had it almost oopsie and stuff almost got knocked over, which would not be good. New portable machine. Well, I hope you enjoy it. I'm not a caffeine drinker, so let's get you a shout out here. Hopefully, you've also had a nice weekend. You're gonna be drinking espresso. You're gonna be wired all day at work. You're gonna drink espresso all day. Holy shit. I hope you've had a nice weekend. Kit, same to you. I know we saw each other last night after the raid. Uh, I'm having a, like I said, pretty decent week. I did hit a milestone. I'm planning to get the coffee shake. Hey, whatever floats your boat, homie. But yeah, I had me a pretty decent weekend. I did finally hit 100 subscribers on YouTube, so I'm very happy about that. It's taken almost 4 years. And we got Mace. Look, everyone's showing up today. Hello, Miss Mace. Wow. Yeah, all kinds of people showing up. I appreciate it. Happy time zone, little Miss Mace. Make sure you go and say hi to YouTube. Genius in Math over on YouTube. Hello, welcome on in. You sorry for not coming? Don't be sorry. You're here now. Mace is saying hello. I still need to work on getting YouTube chat up on screen. I was trying to work on that today. Unfortunately, Nightbot commands still do not work over on YouTube. I'm trying to work on that. But don't worry, folks in the YouTube chat. I have the live stream saved. I'll do the Twitch VOD move over so that way all the chats are preserved. I appreciate everyone being here. Again, made it to 100 subs on YouTube. Oh, there's Mace over on YouTube as well. Hello, Mace. Mace saying hello to Twitch. Unfortunately, Mace, Twitch can't see the YouTube chat at the moment. I'm still working on that. But I appreciate you coming on over. You have a lot of problems on YouTube. Yeah. YouTube doesn't have all the fun commands that Twitch does. I know Foam Swords. Foam Swordsman, I know. Hi, YouTube. Makes you crazy. No, again, YouTube doesn't have all the fun commands that Twitch does, but it still has some stuff that's supposed to work. I'm still... They can make it a pay system. That Foam Swordsman, I understand that. I can't... There's nothing I can do about it. That's why I started off on Twitch, because Twitch was easier for me. I've gone over to YouTube, do the dual stream, because, you know, it pays to not have all your eggs in one basket. But, Foam Swordsman, you can always pay me here on Twitch. I'm just saying. I'm just playing. I thank you all for joining me. Like I said, we're going to be doing a grind night, so I can hopefully chat with a whole lot. You lurk? Okay, I appreciate your lurking, Mace. And yes, originally... Okay. Hold on. We're not gonna play this game. Whoop. Apple soda can crack. I appreciate the can crack. Yeah, originally my YouTube channel was just mostly gonna be for VODs. But once they made once they made multi-streaming of once Twitch got off their high horse about multi-streaming, it makes sense. Okay, you guys are gonna... I'm here to farm one particular monster, so stop being like this. For those that are unaware of what I am doing, this little island I'm on has a particular monster that I can kill in one shot and gives a gang load of experience. The other monsters, suck to fight and don't give nearly the same amount of experience. So since we are on the Switch, we can rewind. I ain't got to reload saves. I was doing it yesterday. It takes forever. There we go. Oh, I didn't mean to... Oh! Hold on. Good. I got to save my battle. I thought I had messed up. Hold on. I got an external speaker here being a little too loud. There. That should be better. But yeah. It pays to if you're gonna stream, multi-stream if you have the capability. It just makes sense. Why did I? Oh, because it was a counterattack, that's why. Wait a second. Hold on. He does a counterattack. Where's my thunder? Or is my other guys too... Okay, because they're all too fast. That's why. One shot, one kill. 13-8. 13k experience. Almost 14k. Alright, with that... Actually, wait. First... Because I got to build up the buffer. We save before the buffer. Now we heal. Is the volume okay for you guys? I have a separate headphone volume control, so I'm not sure if things are loud enough. I can only go by the bars on OBS, and I don't trust them all the time. Alright, oh yeah. Now we use the W fruit, and we're ready for the next battle. As long as it was the... There we go. This is the guy I want. Now everyone just attack. Where's my water? Hydrate while we wait for all this to go through. Dude, I'm loving this. The only thing, there's only 2 other places I've seen that have better results. One is on this island with the gold slimes, the A sludge, but they take forever to kill. I ain't got the equipment to survive that for a little too long. I did that once last night. I'm like, I come back later for them. The other one is some other sea sludge slimes on another spot, but they don't always appear. They appear very rarely. There's some level ups. Standing bow. Let's go ahead and another W fruit. Then we do a little cure real quick because W fruit takes up HP. So we'll do that. And now we get back to the fighting, hopefully. There we go. Okay. Nobody cares. This is what we wanted. 13.5. I don't know why it's not 13.8 like it was before. Save. Heal. Item. And we back at it. Let the buffer build up a little. There we go. Oh, almost hit run. That would have sucked. As long as dude doesn't counterattack, I should be okay fighting this dude. Because this ends it real quick. Okay. Nope. Build up the buffer a little. Yes. Okay, this does no damage. It didn't even turn anyone into a zombie. Cool. Stin went up a level. Nice. That's what we're here for. Fast level ups. Actually, item, use, W fruit. Now we're gonna do a cure. There we go. Let me see. What are we looking at here? It's looking like 2K for play, so he should go up a level next one. 12K for Sten, 2K for Bo, and 1K for Jean. So maybe I'll go up a level. 3 people will go up a level this next one. As long as I get the right guy. There we go. That's good. Play went up. Bo, Jean. Nice. No one took damage. No. Okay. Little buffer a little. Back to it. Nope. See, now these guys give hellacious experience, but they take forever to fight. If I could do them in one shot, jeez. If I could, I would. I think the last what I did at last stream was like a half-an-hour fight. Dude, for real. Dude! There we go. Don't worry, Stan. We'll heal you up. This first. If we look, we're already at 16K cash. Like later on, we might go and just like upgrade some weapons and armor for peeps. All right, that should be it. Where's my water? All right. There we go. Don't worry, Stan. I got you. All right. Okay, no, we're not gonna do that because Sten's about to go up a level. He needs what, 1K? 1200? A little over 2K for Bo. A lot for Gene. Gene, you're at 27. We're about to take Bo and Gene out of the party. When you start needing that many experience points, oh, jeez. Hold on, listen. Gene currently needs like 9K. No, a little more than 9K. 13K. 13, what do you need? You need like almost 30K. Well, Play can't go anywhere, so Play is just gonna get the levels. Ooh, I almost hit run. damage done. Sten went up. Bow went. Oh well, they both went up. Let's, um, 12K for Sten, 14K for Bow, 10K for Gene. All right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get Sten, Bow, and Gene up one more level each, and then Gene and Bow will come out. Well, maybe Gene. I need to have the warp spell, so. One's seriously down on HP. Okay, that does no damage. I'm good with that. Yo, Zug! What's good? My favorite neckbeard lurker. How you doing, homie? Hopefully you're having a good weekend. Appreciate you stopping on by here on the Twitch. You get a chance, stop by the YouTube and help me out with a visit. Just got done eating. Yeah, I made the mistake of eating before stream yesterday. I could have gone so much longer, but that itis hit me. Yeah. That's what I should do. Everyone that comes by the Twitch channel, I'm gonna ask them to stop on over and do a quick visit on the YouTube, get the views up. I'm trying. Gotta get brother out here trying to work. Don't need to heal. Yo, Zug! I see you over on the YouTubes as well. I appreciate it. Appreciate the comment as well in the chat. All those little details help. Oops, no, that's not what I want to do. Every little bit helps when trying to grow a channel over on YouTube. I appreciate Zug. I appreciate. I know YouTube do have that delay though. I understand that. I'm not the biggest fan of the delay for chat on YouTube. But yay, like I said, we trying to do what we can. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of YouTube's live stream, but hey, don't put your eggs all in one basket. Try to get that money whenever you can, however you can. I'll tell everyone I know that streams, put something on you, whether it's your VODs from Twitch or if you want a dual stream, put something up over on YouTube. I know Zug got a channel. I got it. I'm subbed to him over there on YouTube. Help everyone, try to get some of that YouTube cheddar. Dude, give me the guy I want to fight. I want to hurry up and pull the other guys out and put some other people in. Bro! Yeah. Like Zug, I know you, Zug, you do a lot of the shorts. I don't have time to edit for shorts, nor do I have money to pay for shorts. I wish I did. Alright, Miss Dude. I really do hate these grass levels. Because now they're just going to run away. Yep, they all basically ran away. You've been uploading clips? Not really editing too much? Understandable. I mean, it takes time. Look, I've done editing a couple of times. It is not easy work. Mad respect to anyone who does editing work. It's... Come here, you son of a biscuit. I want that. Dude! Don't run away. Oh my gosh. Come out of the damn grass. You got one short that hit 6. Hey, anytime something can pop off, dude, always be happy for that. Always be happy. The more it gets seen, the better chance you got of the better chance you got of getting new subs over there. I've seen some people popped off on shorts and got huge growth on their channels. I mean, like I said, if something works, to go for it. You never know what works, what the algorithm will boost for you. I think my most popular YouTube live stream was the Suica game, and it only popped off once. I was like, well, let me try it again. It didn't get nowhere near close. Which is why you just gotta keep doing, just keep putting stuff out there. You never know. One day you might have that one viral video that goes viral for no reason at all except the algorithm pushed it to everybody. I mean, heck, you could have the worst stream in the world. You get a right short from it or a right clip that comes out of it, man, it could change everything. I could be sitting here streaming, doing just some regular old grinding. I get a raid from a big streamer, someone clips it. All of a sudden, you got 30,000 new followers or something. I have seen that happen. Someone on Twitch, Asmongold, looked at their stream. The little VTuber, cat girl or whatever. She went partner like 2 months later. She went from like 15 viewers to like 150 viewers CCV. I was like, damn. And to her credit, she held it. For the most part, she held it. So it would be overwhelming. Trust me, you'll get used to it. You have to get used to it. That's one of those, you know. You'd be like, you don't want to hit the no. Especially if it's a good raid. or like for this, it wasn't even a raid. He just happened to be doing one of his segments. They're like, well, let's check this stream. Let's check this stream. And he checked that one stream, and his chat fell in love with the girl. Everyone was over there, and she's like, oh, she freaked out. There was clips made of it. It was wholesome, especially if you ever watch an Asmongold thing. I don't usually watch him, but I know he can generally be like an a-hole. But it was hilarious. She calls him Asthma, but she's over in Japan. She started learning English. She has English sub translations on her streams. This was like 2 years ago. She knows that her big audience is in America. You get a kick out of Asthma? Oh yeah, but like I said, he can be known for being an asshole. He's a weird. He definitely is a character. He definitely is a character, but he's a popular one. But I mean, he basically changed that young lady's life for the foreseeable future. Like I said, she started learning English. She started, conversing with her English fans as well as the Japanese fans. Oh yeah, DM me later. I'll send you the clips that were made from it. It was for Asmongold. It was surprisingly wholesome. Surprisingly wholesome. Heck, I think she remembers. She marks the anniversary compared to Twitch to Kick. Yeah, no, Kick has been whooping a lot of ass recently. Kick has been kicking a lot of ass because who else was it? Someone that hangs around as Tectone. He showed his earnings. Dude, Kick 30K on Twitch and 250. Yeah. The only thing is Kick, their money comes from gambling sites, and I really don't want to touch it, but man, Kick, I think for the third quarter in a row, got a massive increase in viewership, and coincidentally, Twitch for the third quarter in a row got decreasing viewership. It's kind of grind. I mean, at the end of the day, it is a business. Let's see. We got Bo Stin and Play. We'll try to get Bo Stin and Play up, and then we're gonna swap people out. So like I said, I don't fault anyone for doing Kick at all. It's just I currently feel kind of funny about it. I don't feel as funny about it now as I did like a year ago. When you look at the money, you start to feel a lot less weird about it. When you see them dollar signs, I mean, and it ain't just the big streamers, smaller streamers are getting money. Yeah, it is a fresh start. I would recommend, like, if I were to do Kick, it'd be part of multi-streaming. Like, I'm doing Twitch and YouTube at the same time, I would just add Kick on top of it. I mean, no matter what platform I go to, I'm gonna be primarily a start from nothing on it. But see, that's the thing. If you're doing multi-streaming, people stop. Oh, I would love to fight you guys, but I can't. You guys are too hard. It's like when you came in, I say, hey, you got a chance, hop over to my YouTube and say hi, pay a visit, drop a sub or something. You can start your Kick off the same way. Hard to focus on. Dude, I'm gonna hopefully next week or the week after, I'll have my stream setup revamped. I'm finally doing an upgrade. I'm gonna add another I'm gonna take a picture and I'm gonna show it. I have currently right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different monitoring devices, 6 screens, because I have one monitor doing 2 screens, and I just place a couple of screens where I can see YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Oh yeah, no, I now granted, none of my monitors are new. These are all old 1080p monitors I've had probably close to 10 years, but they work. You could probably get them for, well, actually, no, I looked up the one monitor. You can get it for like 60, 70 bucks. 22-inch, 1080p computer monitor. Now, granted, my PC is what's doing all the work. It's the one that can, output to all these monitors. I got someone was throwing away a laptop. I don't even got it logged in. I just have it turned on to look at the YouTube chat. I got my phone sitting right here so I can see the Twitch chat. That's what I use to see when someone actually says something. If I see it move, then I can look at one of the screens and be like, oh, I can respond. Okay, Sten went up. Okay, Sten, that's 15K. What do you need up here? That's 12K. Okay, you know what? We are going to go ahead and we're going to pull people. Bo is 27, Gene is 28. Sten might stay at 26. But yeah, I actually have 2 more monitors sitting like in a closet, and I will probably be trying to hook one of them up next week when I buy the gear I've been saving for. I had to make sure I could pay bills first. Bills first, toys later. So yeah, once bills are paid, buy me a little monitor stand so I can have monitors stacked up. So that was been my biggest challenge, having everything where I don't have to turn my head 180 degrees to look at everything. Elgato has a teleprompter. Oh, okay. It's a small monitor. See, I actually have a small monitor, but it's too old. I shouldn't say it's too old. It's got a VGA connector, doesn't have DisplayPort or HDMI, so I would have to do all kinds of adapters just to hook it up. But it's like a little, 9-inch monitor. I can turn it sideways and have it be chat. $200? Nah, I'm good. The next thing I'm gonna get from Elgato is a Steam Deck with all the buttons, so you can just one button push stuff. That's what I want. That's what I want. Okay. It's kind of cool. Well, that's the thing. All these things are kind of cool, but you got to weigh the coolness versus the price. I mean, not any of us are. I don't know about you, Zug, but I ain't no multimillionaire. I ain't got money like that. Okay. We got Rand, Nina, and Sten. Rand needs to be in there. Let's do this, and then let me see. I might have to pull Nina. Does anyone have the warp spell? That's what's the important thing. No, we do not have the warp spell. Okay, Nina's gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to pull Nina out. So we'll do Rand, Sten, and we'll keep Gene in. Actually, Spar? Does Spar have the warp? You work a lot, you do all. Yeah, I mean, hey, look, my bills stay paid, I stay fed. If you ever see me in real life, you can tell I keep myself well fed. Okay, we do have a warp spell here. Alright, Spar will have to stay in then. At least for now. Check items. I got enough W fruits. We can just go straight back. Makes you hungry. Yeah, I had to actually, cause June kind of kicked my ass and July's kind of kicking my ass. I haven't been to the bar in a little over a month. I had to get brakes done, rent went up, insurance went up. There was a couple other bills that came up, and it was just like, okay, I'm not gonna go hungry. I'm not gonna get kicked out of my place. Something had to get cut. So it's been a little bit since I've had my wings. Hopefully I go back in a month or so. Yeah. Blue collar worker here. You know. Okay, hold on. No, we're not fighting you. So yeah. When need be, I know when to tighten the belt up. You know, the upgrade I'm doing right now, that's mostly stuff that I've earned the past few years from streaming. I don't think anyone has a cure spell. Wait. I think Spar might. Rand went up a level. Cool. Actually, wait a minute. Save first. Give the buffer time to build up. Okay, yeah, you do have Cure 2. Put that on you. Let's see something here. 10k for Spar. 12k for Sten. 15k for Rand. Under 10k, what was that? 8k? About 8k for play. Alright, so we'll be fighting these guys for a little bit. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to drop money off. Okay, let's go do that. You played one of these years ago? I've played many JRPGs or just RPGs in general over the years. And for some reason, I'm a sicko. I like grinding. It's almost like a puzzle to me. You know, figuring out what's the best way to... Oh, not the wrong place. Best way to maximize your gains. And in some cases, totally dominate levels later on. Deposit the money. So now we're at almost 70k. Turn page. Yeah, that's what this is here. I got another one on the. By the way, folks, if you're hearing my voice right now, please head on over to the Twitter. New poll is up. Listed game. Starting tomorrow, we'll be back on Metroid Prime. But if you want to have a say what I'm playing the next week, please head on over and vote. All right, sorry about that, Zug. I had to hurry up. I got to remember to keep shilling that so I can get more votes on it. Always shill your stuff when you're streaming. You got a Twitter, you got an Insta, you got something you want people to engage in, shill it. For all you can. Actually, wait a second. because if I remember, yeah, it's free heals. While we're here at Down, let's get free heals. You know, at one point I was considering putting like, not quite a post-it note, bigger than a post-it note, but like a note up, either attached to like the monitor or something, or off on the wall. It says, remember to do this, remember to say that. Especially if you're a new streamer, you're going to forget to do some stuff or say some stuff, you're trying to shill something. That might be a viable thing to do if you got a spot where it's like, where it's in view. Not put it on a wall that's behind you. Put it somewhere where, you know, just blink in your eyes and it comes into view. You know, this is why everyone, you know, on YouTube, you hear them like, comment, subscribe. If you don't say it, people are less inclined to do it. Doesn't always work, but it does help. So if you're on YouTube, maybe say it a couple times during the stream. If you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. You got a Twitter you want them to engage with, tell them, hey, I got a Twitter, you know. I mean, on Twitch, they make it easy. You can put little commands and it'll say, hey, look, like the one that's on there now. Do you know I post on YouTube occasionally? Check me out. Boom. I want to get something like that working over on YouTube. I got to get Nightbot working. Of course it has a spot to mount a camera. Let me guess, it has a spot to mount the Elgato camera. That's a good, see, when you make multiple products, you make them interchange, or you make them so they work together. So when you look, read your chat, you look at the camera. Yeah. I mean, especially if you're an IRL streamer like you're a face cam streamer. For VTubers, they can kind of get away a little better. It's compatible. Yeah, of course it's compatible with a bunch of them, but I bet you it works best with the same brand camera. Anyways, as I was saying, you know, with VTubers, if people see your model turn and look in another direction while you're reading the chat, they know you're looking at the chat that's on the screen, that you're reading your chat. You know, if you're just looking dead ahead all the time, people would think your model's just not responding. So it's a little different. But yeah, if you notice, if you ever watch a VTuber, you'll notice they turn from side to side every so often, or when they read their chat, they turn to a certain side. You can tell where their monitors are. You can tell that they're actually like paying attention, which I think is a cool thing. It's a cool little aspect of it. All right, you can do this. This doesn't do me any damage. I bet you Zug, I bet you that teleprompter either has a light on it or it has a spot where you can attach a ring light, because that's another thing people like to have. Ring lights to go with their cameras so that the face is lit up just right. A charm. What the heck is a charm? Okay, first save. Yeah, streaming has birthed a whole lot of technologies and stuff that 10 years ago people would have never thought of. It's kind of cool, but look, I ain't trying to spark no gender wars or nothing, but us guys are known for liking cool, useless toys. You know, I was looking at getting a little phone stand here in the PC room so I could charge my phone while I'm using it. And I was looking at these multi-positional, you know, monitoring arms and stuff, and I'm like, hold up, I don't need all that. First of all, I ain't got nowhere on the desk to attach it. Okay, I'm gonna be in trouble if I get a regular. I gotta think about a mic solution. I haven't gotten an official mic yet. I got the headset mic. I do want to get a regular mic eventually, since now I have it now where I can stream most of my games from the PC room. You know, since a lot of the game systems are wireless. As long as I have a power source for the controller, I'm good. Granted, I'll be playing Prime tomorrow, so I'll be in the game room. And I'll be down to 1 monitor instead of 5. But yeah, as I'm getting it to where I can do more streams from the PC room, it makes sense to get a mic that I could put in here, because then I will use it more often. It's the only reason I got the headset I got now instead of a regular mic, because if I'm not in the PC room, I'm not dragging the mic all the way out to the other room. I gotta run a 30-foot cord to connect it back to the PC. That could cause all kinds of latency issues. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. But like I said, now that I'm getting it, the PC room is getting upgraded slowly and surely. It's about time to start working on some of the stuff that most streamers have. You know, an actual dedicated microphone, some kind of motion capture for a VTuber model, you know, stuff like that. Let me see. Let me do some math here real quick. Play's about to go up a level. He only needs 5K. Rand needs 12K. Sten needs 8K, looks like. Spar needs 7K. No one's down on health. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I remember when I first started, everyone was like, well, why don't you get this? Why don't you get that? I'm like, I'm trying to get things set up so I would use it. You still consider a VTuber? Hey, you could do like I do and have a PNG. Get a little reactive PNG. You know, if you do some art yourself, you can set it up. Just for times you don't feel like being. Hey, it's a great thing. You sit there in your drawers. You know, no one can see what you're sipping on. You can tell them, but they ain't got to see it. You ain't got to comb your hair, fix the beard. Nobody's going to know. Me, myself, my biggest attraction was the privacy. If it wasn't for my sister wanted me to stream since YouTube was a thing. And I never wanted, I said I don't want my face on stream. I don't want to be a public figure. And she hounded me since like 2000. What was it? YouTube came out 2005 or something like that. 20 years. When Justin TV, before Twitch was Twitch, Justin TV. My sister's like, dude, it's mostly video games. Just get on. I'm like, I don't want to be on TV. I was hard-headed. I actually have to admit, my younger baby sister was right. And she lords it over me all the time. Heck, my sister technically has a streaming career longer than mine. She says she didn't stream for that long, but she streamed before me. She knew what it was that I needed to be doing. And I was hard-headed. But I found out about VTubers and it's like, hey, I can do this. I could be expressive. I don't have to show my face. Other than that, I was dead set against being any kind of entertainer, even growing up. I have friends, you know, grew up on the West Coast, near LA. We had the hip-hop scene. You know, people be having the ciphers, everyone rapping in a group. I was like, nope, don't want to do it. Why not? Because I don't want to be famous. I want to be rich, not famous. And it's like this way, I mean, you could be anonymous. You could put out music. You can put out, you know, video essays. You can do all kinds of stuff, be popular, and keep your identity secret. And that appeals to me. And that's when I decided, okay, I'll jump in on this. And I jumped in late. I jumped in 2021. VTubers were around in 2016. I mean, it wasn't as accessible in 2016. It's gotten so accessible, anyone could do it. Anyone could do it. When I decided to do it, I already had a PC, I had the monitors, I had I had everything except a camera and a microphone. My sister bought me my headset that I still got to this day, beat up as it is. Start streaming, boom. Make a little artwork. I don't even have to be a good artist. So Zug, if you ever want to be, oh, not poison. I don't think anyone got poisoned. Good. You ever want to do the VTuber thing? Get you a PNG. DM me, homie. I give you the starter lineup. What you need to get. You ain't got to get much. You already stream. Hit me up and I'll let you know. Okay, play and spar went up. Hold on. I'm sure I've made this pitch to you before. Because you have expressed interest before, I do remember. Okay, Stin's about to go up. Rand needs what? 5K? Yes. No, you need 15K. Rand needs 15K. Oh, yeah, 5, what's it 2? No. No, yeah. Rand needs 5K. Stin needs 1K. Or, yeah, about 1K. My Skelly dude, trust me. If you know art, you can do it yourself. If not, you can always commission someone. If you got a friend that's willing to do it for you. Only thing I say is anything with art, make sure you credit the artist. If like, you know, a tattoo artist and they're willing to draw for you and they got a Twitter or something like that, say, hey, give me your Twitter. I'll give you credit for doing, you know, my model or whichever. Helps them out. You know, you stay in good graces with the community. If you draw it yourself, you can credit yourself. Like I said, you hit me up, I give you the whole lowdown. I don't think I saved. I didn't. Okay. You draw some stick people, that's about it? Well, that's the thing. I can't draw, but I can use a computer. My little avatar there, based off of some stuff I did on the computer. If you got the patience, they got programs out there for free. All you gotta do is learn how. I mean, okay, I shouldn't say all you have to do because some of them programs are hard as fuck. But you can make your own shit as long as you put the time into it. No, I can't fight these guys. And actually, before I do that, I did miss something. They got programs like Vroid, Blender, Unity, Unreal Engine. I mean, are they easy to use? No. Are you going to need to look at some tutorials? Hell yes. But you can throw something together. You can watch enough tutorials to throw something together to make you a little PNG or whatever. Maybe you make you a little, you know, plane model. Whatever. You can start anywhere. That's what I'm saying. Okay, let's get back to grinding. I did not want to. Okay, let's go back to here. Okay, I gotta let the buffer build up. Oh yeah, because like it's actually, I want to say next month, August, beginning of August, was when I first found out about VTubers and started looking into them. End of August, like beginning of August, I looked into it, started researching. End of August, it'll be 4 years since I started streaming. Yeah, for sure, Zug, for sure. If I don't know, you know me, I've always been like this. I'll help anyone they ask me a question. If I don't know the answer, I probably know someone who does. I ain't got no problem helping anybody out find the information they need to find. August of 2024. So yeah, we started around the same time, Zug. Mine was like last week. It was like 2 days before September. And I started watching streamers and VTubers at the beginning of August. It was like the second week of August. I think it was second or third week of August. I started watching, and I'm like, okay, let me study this. Let me study this before I get into it. But yeah, by the end of August, I'm like, all right, let me just start streaming. Let me get started, and I can learn on the way. And I've been doing that ever since. Still learning to this day. Where's my water bottle? Water bottle I got from, I want to say 2015. It's a great water bottle, keeps the water nice and cold. Dug that out of the back of the cabin. I'm like, you know what? If I'm gonna be drinking water like this, let me get this that keeps everything cold. 40 ounces of water, not a 40 ounce. Let's get that right. Stuff I've had sitting around. It's like I've been preparing for streaming all this time without knowing it. Okay, save first. I'm forgetting my order here. My order of operations. Okay, now we use a W fruit. We don't need to really. No. We do one cure. Cure 1 is 40. That brings me up. Let's see. 30k for play. 1k for Rand. That works. Still needs 17k and 19k. Alright. We'll get Rand up a level. We'll see how much more he needs. I would like to get Rand up to 20. I would like to have everyone 27. I think that's the number I've just arbitrarily chosen. Everyone level 27. I get everyone to level 27, I think I'm ahead of the game. I don't know if I'll get everyone level 27 tonight, though. We'll see. If they don't give me the right guys to fight, it won't happen tonight. Dude! I do get these random bouts here where they don't want to give me the enemy I want to fight. Alright, Zug, hey, I appreciate the lurk. Appreciate you chit-chatting with me as I ramble on. You know how us old folks get, we do ramble. But thanks again. Appreciate the lurk. Have a good one if I don't chat with you before the next time. And y'all, if y'all don't know, y'all saw Metal Zug in the YouTube chat. I gave him a shout out in the Twitch chat. Go check him out. Very chill homeboy. Self-proclaimed neckbeard of the upper Midwest. Really chill dude. Go check him out. For real. On the real. Alright, let's see how close we can get. Okay, here we go. I bet that doesn't do any damage. That's okay. Rand up a level. Rand is 26. He's gonna need 15K. 15K. All right, let's see if there's anyone else that's 26 or below. Okay, heal everyone first. Let's see what's going on here. All right. Open the door. Check out the dragon statue. Thank you for getting out the way. All right. So Rand is at 26. Nina's at 26. And I got two 27s. So let's put Rand, Nina, Aspar. Yeah, that'll do. Damn it, get out the way, old man. Oh my god. Let's go dump some money. Another 8K. Brings us to 71K. If I go to Gunts, go to the town of Gunts, that I blow that in a heartbeat. Wait a second, let me see something here. Alright. Rand and Nina. Like I say, Rand needs 15K, Nina needs 11K to get to 27. Maybe I can do that in the next half hour. I'd like to get it this stream, but we shall see. All right. Everything is full. All right, let the buffer build up real quick. Also, shout out to my other lurkers. I didn't mean to ignore you. I do be seeing y'all. Appreciate y'all's for hanging with me, whether it be on Twitch or on YouTube. All right, dude. There we go. As long as I'm faster than dude, I ain't got to worry about healing nothing. I mean, except from using the W fruits. I should have saved. We'll get to it. As long as I got the buffer, we're good. There we go. Alright, you gotta cure the poison. That's fine. I believe Rand has cure poison. We will save. Alright, build up the buffer, and let's go. There we go. Not this again. Right. Alright, that should be everybody. Actually, she does not have cure poison. That's a Rand only thing. Build up the buffer. I ain't fighting these guys. Alright. Dang it! There we go. Nina went up to 27. Oh, save first. No one's poisoned. $20K, 19K. 1K for Rand, so he'll be going up soon. Nina needs 12K, 2K for Spar. Alright, so we'll get we'll get Rand and Spar up and take a look at what we got. Nope. No! As much as I would love to fight you guys, just no. I got a buffer built up already. Ah. Dude! Nope. Bro. Y'all are bugging. There we go. Oh, Nina's gotten faster. Rand is up. Spar went up. Okay, they both went up. So we're looking at 15K for play, 16K for Rand, 8K for Nina. Do I really want to try to do that 8K? Nah. What time is it here? We heal up. We'll get set up for the next part. That's what we'll do. Including blowing all our money. Let's stop by the store, grab all our cash, hit the Dragon Shrine, put in the relevant party members. Then we'll go to Gunt's, and we'll work our way backwards through the towns. That's what we'll do to get the best equipment. So we're almost at 80K. You're going to see that money disappear really fast. Okay. So it's to be me, Bo, Gene, and Spar. That's who the next party is going to be. But before we go to the next party, Guns first. Alright, in the armory. Already got you. Let's go ahead and get you. Alright. Money's gonna go out the window real quick. No, that's gonna stay. Okay. With that being said, let's swap party members. So we'll put in Cat, Rand, and Stem. Let's see what I can get for these folks. Okay. Go ahead and get you. And you. We might be able to get everything from here. So is it Blue and Nina? We already did Cat, we did Rand, we did Sten, we did Spar. I think we did Jean as well. Okay, so you two. We still got 20K. Okay, so in that case, no, I didn't mean to leave. We'll switch up our party again. So it's all right. So now there is one town I have not checked out their stuff. Right. Of course you would. But you're doing a lot less damage. Yeah, that 1,200 points ain't shit compared to 13,000. This is the place. This is what I wanted to check. Nope. Yes. Nope. Fireball is better. Stock Rapier, better. Yes. Alright, we'll hook you up. That helps you out. No. Yes. No. No. Okay. Let's we still got some money. Or is there a dragon statue around? Maybe inside the inn? No. I need a dragon statue, peoples. Hold on, let me save real quick. I don't want to trigger a story event by accident. Okay. You're not who I wanted to talk to. I can't go through the water. Okay. Dude, do I have to like leave town to go and switch party members? That would kind of suck. Okay. Then we're not going to switch party members. What we're going to do is we're going to drop off our money and get set up for the next part. What items you guys got? No, nothing. Drop the cache off. So I actually upgraded pretty much. Still got 13K. Okay, we'll be back here in a moment. Do a quick heal. There's a statue here, of course. But I was not gonna warp back and forth. Okay, we first. Hold on. Um. So where's the map telling me I'm at? Yeah, I came on the wrong side. All right. Here we go. This way. Yep. That brings us back here. Now we save. I need her to walk through the forest. Her, him, it, whatever. That's nice. That's fine. Do your defense. You guys ain't wiping me out right off the bat no more. Unless they hit freeze. I think he does freeze. No defense? Got good. Do defense. Bo went up a level anyway. Phew. Okay, that attack up shit. Okay, good. The levels I gained mattered. Alright. Wise tree. Spar has just returned. Alright. Sure late. He's been busy pretending to be captured. It's my water. It's your fault. Jeez. I was just there. All right. My thing's been, yeah, it's been canceled now. Okay, that's fine. It's nighttime, so everyone's probably all dancing around in these places. No? We are gonna rob things though. You got a bookshelf, I'm taking it. Taking stuff from it. I see somebody down here. Take me, what? Hold on. Hold up. I'm not seeing this. Okay, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait till daytime. Okay, I don't know. Will you all get out of the way? Is this dude still standing? Yeah, he is still standing there, so we'll just wait to pick him up. Oh, there's a dragon shrine. There was one here. So it's now going to be... Okay, they're telling me I'm gonna have. Dude, did my OBS just. You could have just lasted a few more minutes. Alright, everyone hold tight. Black screen real quick. There we go. Like a few more minutes. Alright, they want me to have Cat, Stin, and Jean. So Cat, Stin, and Jean. Yeah, that'll work. Is there anything? Oh yeah, since I didn't know to switch, check the weapon shop real quick. The armory. Alright, let's go pick up some money. I should be able to equip this group with the stuff here. Alright. Let's see what I can collect here. Get him the dagger. We already have that. You. Go ahead and hook that up. Hook you up. No. 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 That we can get. And you as well. And then... No, we're good. We still got 8K. Taish. Drop that off. May said Stin should be... Stin's good enough. So it's down township. Do a quick heal. Actually, yeah, there's no one in these first three houses. Oh, because I gotta go get them more likely. I gotta recruit them. That might be dude that I saw up there. We'll worry about that later. Yeah, you do that, I leave, everyone's full. Right? Yes. Alright. Okay. Quick save. No, I didn't want to do that. All right. I am looking to go. Okay. Oh, the battle music's different. Yeah, you're gonna get your little thunder. Just get rid of 2. Of course you would. All right. What you gonna do? What kind of damage you do? Oh, your defense? Okay, you're done. Before they close town on me. For sure. All right, this is where we needed to be. So we're actually gonna highlight it. We will save it here. All right, we're gonna call it for the night. We're at a nice little break. I got it set so I remember next time I play this. I don't know when, where to go. And so for the moment, actually, I'm kind of curious real quick. I'm going to raid out here, but I do want to check something. No, that's not working. I'm actually trying to figure out if there's supposed to be an option for a redirect, I thought. Hold on, let me look it up again real quick. Okay. So, dude, this is a lot to do. This takes a lot of time to do. Hold on. Because I'm looking for. This ain't showing the correct option. Okay. Hold on. I'm looking it up. No, that's not. That's not it. Oops. All right, folks. I was trying. Oh, I can't do it. You gotta have 1,000 subscribers. Never mind. Okay, YouTube. I just wasted all that time doing this. My bad. All right, we are though going to go ahead and read on over on Twitch. So let's see who is on. Who is on? See what you got going on here, little lady. In Dead by Daylight, you just look like you got on. Let's see who else is on. Ooh, almost 7 hours. Okay. I know who we gonna go raid. It says she just seems to have gotten on. Oh wait, let me check. How long you been on, homie? You've been on a few hours. I think you've been on a lot of hours. Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, it looks like, yeah, he's going off. All right, what the original? Raid Little Miss Nighty Neko. All right, we got that raid going. Again, I thank everyone for being here, hanging on out, chilling, chatting, lurking. Much appreciated, both here on Twitch and over on YouTube. Until next time, y'all be good, be safe, stay warm or cool, depending on where you're at. Most of all, stay awesome, and I will see y'all next stream. Till next time, peace out.